Okay, so let's be real. A lot of people has been talking about AI in sales right now. Now they're coming from a tech background, not a sales, and they understand automation, data, software, but they've never been able to close $1 million deal before. So they've never been in a high pressure negotiation where one wrong move is gonna kill the entire sale. Now that is why their take on AI and sales, in my opinion, just my humble opinion, maybe somewhat a little bit of incompleteness there. While they don't know what actually works in the field. So let's cut through the noise and break it down. Now, AI isn't just hype. Now, it's already reshaping our landscape, the sales landscape. It is not replacing anyone, doesn't replace everyone. It's replacing the people who just refuses to evolve. And let's talk about that today. Now, we've seen this before. Every time people say the same thing, this will never replace us. But if you have been around like I do, you've been through the days where there was the Motorola Pages, there were the Ericsson cell phone, the Nokia banana phone, the Motorola flip phone, that we have now the Samsung, iPhone, Google Pixel. You've seen it all. Travel agents, they thought that they were safe until Expedia and Priceline came in and made them irrelevant now. And then we have taxi drivers that laugh at the Uber, and now the entire industry is fighting to survive. And let's talk about the retail workers who thought that malls were untouchable and they were king. Now malls are like ghost towns. And best of yet, sales reps are now saying AI is not going to replace us because we still need a human there. So just like every other industry that got disrupted, here's the truth. AI doesn't need to replace every sales job. All it needs to do is just to replace enough reps to change the entire industry landscape. And that's what already happening. Let's talk facts. Some sales jobs are already disappearing. Let's talk about those sales representative who spend hours call calling, emailing, qualifying leads. Now AI can do that all faster and at a larger scale. Now it has driven AI-driven outreach tools that can send thousands of personalized emails per day, and they can also qualify biased behavior in a matter of seconds. It can qualify a lead instantly without going through a rep or lifting a finger. Now, why would companies keep paying for entry-level reps to do the same thing manually then? Transactional salespeople on another one. If your job is answering basic questions or following a script, then AI can somewhat do it a little better than you. AI chatbots are closing small ticket deals right now without human reps. So who is then going to survive in all of these? Now we have the sales strategist, the one who uses AI to amplify their results. And then we have the relationship builders, high trust deals that needs a human edge, although things are beginning to shift, in my opinion. And then we have the AI augmented closers. Now these reps let AI handle all their busy work and they focus on the high value conversations. Now what I feel is sales are actually two groups. The ones that are leverages on AI and the ones who gets replaced by it. And you might think, I'm very experienced in sales. I've done it all. I can deal with people. I can read people's mind. Objection handling, yada, yada, not a problem. But here's the real deal. The next generation of sales pro, they have never seen a world without AI. And these kids, they don't need to learn them. They literally use it every day. They don't manually prospect. They let AI handle it for them. They don't waste their time like what we used to do 20 years ago, writing outreach, generating perfect messages in seconds. They don't struggle with objections. They let AI tell them exactly what to say. Now, what you're debating, well, it's just AI. What's the big deal? They are closing deals faster and more efficiently. And guess what? Buyers today, a lot of them, especially transactional ones, they don't care who they buy from as long as it fits their budget and solves their problem. So you won't just be competing against AI, you're competing against human who uses AI a lot better than you do. And if you still think that AI isn't a threat, then let's talk reality. AI sales assistants are closing deals right now. AI analyzes the buyer's behavior instantly. They run outreach at a scale faster than any rep. This isn't the future. This actually is happening right now. So we want to ask ourselves, are we adapting to it or are we just ignoring it? Well, there are two choices. We can ignore AI and hope the best doesn't affect us, or we can use it to our unfair advantage. Now, here's how sales rep already winning with AI. They automate their own grind. They let AI handle the outreach, schedule, and the research for them. They use AI for real time insights. What happens is they let the language tell them the buyer's intent, the objections, and the potential best closing techniques. Or becoming an AI augmented closers, they let AI work 24 by 7, so they focus on only the high value deals. Now, the reps who survives are not the one who works hard in this day and age. The ones who work smarter, super smart ones, leveraging on AI, are there to dominate. So every time there's a major industry shift that happens, well, naturally people do one of the two things. They either adapt and they dominate, or they get left behind hoping for the best to happen. Now, the only questions that we have is, are we evolving with it? Or are we just going to be one of the reps wondering why our pipeline just run dried up? So drop a comment below. Do you think if AI will ever replace us totally, or do human reps still have an edge over AI? All right. Now, if you want to stay ahead, I'm working on a deep dive course on AI in sales. All right. If you want early access to it, drop a comment. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.